On March 8, 2014, Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 disappeared. It was a day that would be etched into the annals of aviation history, a day when the unthinkable happened. 239 souls were on board, a mix of nationalities, all connected by this routine flight. Business travelers, families and adventurers, each with their own stories and destinations. Kuala Lumpur to Beijing, a well-traveled air corridor, a route flown countless times without incident, a journey that should have been uneventful. The Boeing 777-200ER, a workhorse of the skies. Known for its reliability and advanced technology, it was trusted by airlines worldwide. Takeoff was unremarkable, the first leg of the journey seemingly ordinary. In silence, the routine flight turned into a mystery. MH370 vanished from radar screens, the transponder signal lost. Confusion reigned. How could a modern aircraft simply disappear? Air traffic control scrambled, attempting to re-establish contact. Desperation grew as each attempt failed. Minutes stretched into an eternity, the silence deafening. Every second without contact felt like a lifetime. Where was MH370? The question echoed in the minds of everyone involved. Initial searches focused on the South China Sea, the last known location. The vast expanse of water became the center of a massive search operation. Ships and aircraft from multiple nations joined the desperate hunt, the world united in a common goal: to find the missing plane. Families of those on board clung to hope, praying for a miracle. Their lives were put on hold, consumed by the uncertainty. But as days turned into weeks, the mystery deepened. The lack of answers was agonizing. The South China Sea yielded no trace. The vast ocean kept its secrets well. The world watched, captivated by the unfolding drama. News outlets provided constant updates, but the story remained the same: no sign of MH370, a vast, complex puzzle with no easy answers. Each piece of information led to more questions. MH370, a ghost in the machine, its fate unknown. The disappearance defied logic and technology. The search for answers was just beginning, a journey into the heart of aviation's greatest enigma. Experts from around the globe would dedicate years to unraveling the mystery, but the truth remained elusive. The initial search for MH370 was a frantic race against time. The urgency was palpable as search planes took off, rescue boats rushed out, and emergency teams prepared for what could be a monumental task. The world watched with bated breath, hoping for a miracle. Every passing hour diminished the chances of finding survivors. The clock was ticking, and the search teams knew that time was their greatest enemy. As the sun set over the ocean, the sense of urgency grew even more intense. The South China Sea, though vast, was meticulously combed. Search boats crisscrossed the waters, and every inch of the sea was scrutinized. The detailed maps became the lifeline for the search teams, guiding their every move. Ships with sonar scoured the seabed. The technology was advanced, capable of detecting even the smallest anomalies. Underwater sonar imagery provided a glimpse into the depths, but the vastness of the ocean made the task daunting. Aircraft equipped with sophisticated radar scanned the surface. These planes flew in systematic patterns, leaving no stone unturned. The radar equipment was state-of-the-art, designed to detect any sign of the missing plane. Divers plunged into the depths, hoping against hope. They braved the cold, dark waters, driven by a sense of duty and the faint hope of finding something, anything that could lead to answers. But the sea, vast and unforgiving, held its secrets close. The deep blue expanse seemed endless, and the horizon offered no clues. It was as if the ocean itself was a barrier, keeping its mysteries hidden.
Days turned into weeks, and the initial search area expanded. The calendar pages flipped, marking the passage of time, but the search teams remained undeterred. They expanded their maps, covering more ground in their relentless pursuit. Experts analyzed radar data, piecing together the plane's last known movements. In control rooms, analysts pored over screens, trying to make sense of the data. Every blip, every signal was scrutinized for clues. A chilling realization emerged. MH370 had deviated significantly from its planned route. The radar screens told a story of a plane that had gone off course, adding a new layer of mystery to the already perplexing situation.
The focus shifted to the Andaman Sea, then westward towards India. The search area was vast and the teams had to adapt quickly. The Andaman Sea became the new focal point, but the search soon extended even further. The sheer scale of the search area was daunting. From the air, the ocean seemed endless, and the small boats on the horizon were mere specks. The maps grew larger, encompassing more and more of the vast sea. The Indian Ocean, the third largest in the world, presented a formidable challenge. Its vastness was both awe-inspiring and intimidating. The search teams knew they were up against one of the greatest challenges in aviation history. Yet the search continued, driven by a collective determination to find answers. The teams were resolute, their determination unwavering. They coordinated their efforts, working together in the face of overwhelming odds. The world held its breath, united in hope and despair. People from all corners of the globe watched the news, hoping for a breakthrough. The collective anxiety was palpable as everyone waited for any sign of the missing plane. Families of the missing endured an agonizing wait, their lives on hold. The waiting areas were filled with anxious faces, and the emotional toll was immense. For the families, every moment was a painful reminder of their loved one's absence. The disappearance of MH370 was a stark reminder of the power of the unknown and the fragility of human life. The memorial served as a somber reminder of the lives lost, and the empty beaches symbolized the void left behind. The search for answers continued, but the impact of the tragedy would be felt for years to come. The search for MH370 soon became the most expensive in aviation history. International collaboration was unprecedented. Countries with varying resources and expertise pooled their efforts. The southern Indian Ocean, remote and treacherous, posed significant logistical challenges.
Analysis of satellite data offered a glimmer of hope. Pings from the aircraft's communication systems provided clues to its possible location. The search area narrowed, focusing on a remote stretch of ocean west of Australia. Submersibles equipped with advanced sonar and cameras were deployed to depths never before explored.
The search, however, remained agonizingly slow and complex. The ocean floor in this region was a tapestry of underwater mountains, canyons, and vast plains. Every ping analyzed, every sonar image scrutinized, fueled both hope and frustration. The mystery of MH370 endured, its secrets stubbornly guarded by the deep. Section 4. Theories take flight. The absence of a definitive explanation for MH370's disappearance fueled rampant speculation.
Theories ranged from the plausible to the outlandish. Experts debated, analyzed, and hypothesized.
The world, hungry for answers, devoured every new development.
One prevailing theory centered on deliberate pilot action. Had the pilot, for reasons unknown, intentionally diverted the plane? Was it a case of hijacking, terrorism, or a tragic personal crisis?
The lack of a distress call and the deliberate nature of the course change fueled this line of inquiry.
Another theory focused on mechanical failure. Could a catastrophic event, such as a sudden decompression or an electrical malfunction, have incapacitated the crew and sent the plane on its errant course? The lack of a debris field, however, made this theory less likely.
Other theories, more speculative in nature, emerged. Some suggested a meteor strike, others a black hole. The internet became a breeding ground for conspiracy theories, each more elaborate than the last.
Yet, amidst the speculation, the core question remained. What happened to MH370?
Section 5. The Data Deep Dive. As the search for physical evidence continued, investigators turned their attention to the digital breadcrumbs left behind. These digital traces were crucial in piecing together the puzzle of what happened to the missing flight.
Data from the plane's communication systems, radar records, and satellite pings were meticulously analyzed. Every bit of information was scrutinized to understand the plane's journey and its final moments. The aim was to reconstruct the plane's final hours and shed light on its mysterious disappearance. This involved creating a detailed digital reconstruction of the flight path, which required advanced technology and expertise.
Experts from Boeing, Rolls-Royce, and various international agencies collaborated. These experts brought together their knowledge and resources to tackle the complex task of analyzing the data. They pored over data, looking for anomalies, inconsistencies, or any clues that might unlock the mystery. The process was painstaking and required a high level of precision and attention to detail.
The analysis revealed that MH370 had flown for hours after its last communication with air traffic control. This was a significant finding, as it indicated that the plane had continued its journey long after it was last heard from. The data suggested that the plane had flown south for several hours, making a series of turns before eventually crashing into the Indian Ocean. This information was crucial in narrowing down the search area.
However, the exact location of the crash remained elusive. Despite the detailed analysis, pinpointing the precise crash site proved to be a daunting task. The data, while providing valuable insights, also deepened the mystery. Each new piece of information seemed to raise more questions than it answered.
The digital breadcrumbs painted a picture of a plane flying silently through the night, its fate unknown. The eerie silence of the flight path added to the enigma surrounding the disappearance. The analysis confirmed the deliberate nature of the course change, further fueling speculation about pilot involvement. This deliberate change in direction suggested that the plane's course was not accidental.
The data deep dive, while providing some answers, raised even more questions. The more the investigators uncovered, the more complex the mystery became, leaving everyone searching for the ultimate truth behind the disappearance of MH370.